Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm WendyO. Thank you so much for joining the O Army. We are dual streaming on TikTok and, of course, YouTube, because why wouldn't we? We've got a lot of interesting things to talk about. Apparently, Blackrock reveals the Bitcoin bottom. Wink, wink. And of course, crypto on Twitter soon. There was a huge revelation that came out. So we're going to talk about those two massive topics. We're also going to talk about the CBDCs and more. And of course, we do have an announcement from syscoin /Rollux. And I'm excited to talk about that too. We only have 12 concurrent viewers on YouTube, which is okay. I'm going to need you guys to smash the like though. We need to get that like up. Same goes on the TikTok. We have 68 of you. Let's get up to 50 likes. Let's get this up to 50 likes. We also have a poll here. Is the Bitcoin bottom in? Is the Bitcoin bottom in? I want you guys to see if it's in or not. Tell me if it's in. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to trade. I don't know what I'm doing. But basically, we have 68% said yes, 33% said no, and what is for lunch? Comments below. So also let me know what I should eat for lunch today. Smash a like. Let's get up to 50. So we've got a jam-packed episode today. I'm going to try to hold it together the best I can. I'm a little bit parched, but that's okay. It's life. It happens. Anyways, let's get into our first story here. Okay? First story. Let's go over here. So we're going to talk about Bitcoin liquidations. This is CoinGlass. I think I have this up here anyways. We got to put on that dark mode. Yes, let's put on the dark mode. So this is CoinGlass. They actually revamped what the site looked like before, but there's a bunch of liquidations that happened. So we're going to cover those and talk about those and see what happened with Bitcoin. Because if we do take a look at crypto bubbles, everything is kind of down. The reason why everything is kind of down is because look what happened to Bitcoin. We kissed this high swing wick high here at about 31.5, and we had resistance at about 31.1. Generally, you smash above resistance, but it's all about closing where we close. We were not able to close above 31,000, and yet we're heading down. And we had a swing wick low all the way down to 29.9, and a lot of people got absolutely wrecked. Taking a look at the chart just on the daily right now, it does look like 29.2 is very inevitable, and we do have a support box here between 29.2 and about 28.2 here. So about $1,000 range. So right now it is looking that we are going to head down. I think that we're going to do something like this when it comes to Bitcoin. Also too, if you want to know the exchange I'm trading at, it's going to be at Femex. I've got a ref link down below. There's a ref link down below. If you want to sign up with that, great. If you don't, that's your business. But if you sign up with that, that helps support me and the channel. And that's how we do our payroll over here, is with our ref link. So what I think Bitcoin is going to do, I think she's going to do something like this and then possibly come out and then break up. Or another scenario would be to break down to this low ever and then to go back down to like 25,000. I kind of want to say the bottom is in for now, because if we take a look and see what is happening, the bottom was like 16,000, which I was about $6,000 off from being the exact bottom. It happens. Now, with what we're seeing, I would just be cautious when you're trading. This is why using leverage in crypto can be wild. Why? Because it's volatile. We're in volatile markets. Yeah, taking a look at all these other timeframes, it does look like we are going to continue to head back down. Also, too interesting on the 4-hour chart, where you're looking at our EMA 200, we may bounce off of support here. We may bounce off support here at 29.3 and then kiss this area at about $29,000. So now let's talk about the liquidations. What happened? So over here, this shows all CoinGlass is great. It is free, and it shows all of the different liquidations. So all of the exchanges, it looks like everybody was long. Everybody was longing because of all the insane news of Blackrock, which we're going to touch on briefly. But as far as the, let's go ahead and read the liquidation stats over here. Okay, so over 140 million in liquidations, and Bitcoin dumps by $1,500 to approximately $30,000. So as we showed on the chart, 31.5 was rejected and pushed down another $1,500. The total value of liquidation shot up over 140 million in one day. Over 93% of all 46,000 rec traders had long positions. That's because everybody was super bullish on Larry Fink and Blackrock, which we're going to touch on in a minute. So everybody just longed the bottom. They thought that they longed the bottom. They got absolutely wrecked. Ethereum folks got hit too. ADA, Matic, Avalanche, and Doge fell by 3%. So let's talk about how to not have this happen. A lot of people love to use the news as a metric to trade, and that's okay. However, when you're looking, if you're going to use fundamental news, you also need to utilize TA, okay? Can you cry underwater? I'm probably going to cry underwater today. I'm going to go sit in my pool and literally sit at the bottom and cry. I'm like it's just more like my personal life is so dramatic. I just want to move. I want to move to an island and just go. But anyways, so what's happening is we have a lot of people using fundamental analysis and they're just blindly getting into positions. That's fine. That's their business. But I think a good combination is using technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and also your gut. Also your gut. Why would you use your gut? Why wouldn't you use your gut? Why wouldn't you use your gut to kind of determine what's going to happen? Okay. And also too, CoinGlass is a very, very, very great tool. And again, you guys, it is free. The fact that it's showing you what, like these liquidations and what happens, sometimes you want to counter trade that, especially if sentiment is getting absolutely crazy. So it shows you the 1 hour, the 4 hour, 24 hour, 12 hour, yada, 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 yada. I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. This page is free. I don't know if they have other paid thingy mabobbers over there. But if we take a look at YouTube, we only have 69 likes, giggity, 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 175 concurrent viewers. So you guys need to smash that like. We need to get at least up to 100. Get me up to 100. NFTs are not dead. They are not going anywhere. We will talk about NFTs. I'm going to do it in a separate show. They're not dead. They're not going anywhere. We're literally in a bear market. Okay. Yeah. Josh said bottom was last November, according to Bloomberg. Yeah, I think it could be. Stefan is how you pronounce it. He called me baby girl. Clear water and chill. All right, let's go ahead and let's get up to 100 likes. Come on, you guys. Come on. All right, let's get back into it. I know we don't have any XRP news today. Actually, I might have some XRP news. Hold on a second. Let me see what I can find. I might just do a separate video on that. Sorry, a little bit slow over here. So where's my tweeter? What do you know about Pepe 2.0? I know a bunch of people got absolutely wrecked, and that's what happens. That is absolutely what happens when you ape into derivatives of derivatives of derivatives. Clutch for years. Okay. All right. I want to, hold on a second. We'll cover that tomorrow because it's kind of too much to go over, but let's get back to the regular news I have. Yeah, it's a really, really long thread and I'm not really coherent today, so we'll have to see what's going on. But anyways, I want to talk about Blackrock really quick, okay? I want to talk about Blackrock. And this is what I posted. Do you want to know the real reason why Blackrock is bullish on Bitcoin and crypto? They want the downfall of US banks just as much as we do. Banks charge fees. Fees impact Blackrock's bottom line. Follow the money. So a lot of people got really pissed off at me for saying this because yesterday Larry Fink came out. Well, let's actually listen to what he said. Let's listen to what this grifter said. He is a Michael Saylor. And also too, we did a video talking about how much of MicroStrategy Blackrock owns. Okay. So all these guys are related. All of these guys are absolutely related. Okay. Ooh, yikes. I'm sorry, Pepe 2.0 wrecked your car. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's go over here, okay? Let's go and hear what this a-hole said.
And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold in many ways. Instead of investing in gold as a hedge against inflation, a hedge against the onerous problems of any one country or the devaluation of your currency, whatever country you're in. Let's be clear, Bitcoin is an international asset. It's not based on any one currency. And so it can represent an asset that people can play as an alternative. I would call the foundation of Blackrock is about hope. You invest for retirement because you believe tomorrow is better than today. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, All
right, that is what was said, okay? That is what was said. Now let's talk about it. So we have a banker. That's what he is. That's what all these guys are. And I understand that asset managers function different than banks, but literally they're all the same. And I hate, the critics are so annoying on Twitter, but that's fine. That's their business. I want to be criticized. Criticize me because I don't know everything. But I'm telling you, BlackRock makes money by managing your money. They have to send it different places to do different things, okay? There's intermediaries. All this stuff is supported by banks, okay? All of this stuff, you need a bank to do it. So BlackRock likes Bitcoin and they like cryptocurrencies, crypto assets, because it removes a middleman. It removes a bank. Why wouldn't you, if you manage $10 trillion, why wouldn't you want to completely remove the middleman? Why wouldn't you want, if you have to have 10 different service providers helping you do something, why wouldn't you want to remove every single one of them and have your own? Bitcoin does that in a lot of cases. So that's all I'm going to say about that. That's my piece with that. And a lot of people are just cheering this on. They're cheering it on. They're cheering it on. They think it's great. They think it's fantastic. Also, too, he's saying gold provides investors with a safe haven in time of economic uncertainty. It 100% does, and so does Bitcoin. Okay. But at the same time, you cannot carry your gold, but you can carry your Bitcoin. You can carry your Bitcoin. So moral of the story is we are trying to operate in a true decentralized economy. Bitcoin is open source. Anybody can participate in crypto. Anybody can participate in crypto and Bitcoin. However, we don't have to be happy about it. But again, I'm going to grift just like everybody else. I will grift like the maxis. You know, I do have some Bitcoin and crypto assets and a Bitcoin SEP. The reason for that was to mitigate taxes because I pay a lot of money in taxes. And that's one of the reasons why I'm looking to move out of state. So I don't have to pay the amount of money I pay in taxes. And I really think the Bitcoin ETF, people are going to love it. But at the same time, I am still bullish on Matic. I do have a Matic Moon bag. I'm just holding off to the side. But my point with this is, you guys, is that what's going to happen is people are going to be able to utilize Blackrock's ETF and these other spot ETFs that are coming out, and they are not going to want to self-custody themselves. Okay. And that's where I have a problem because this guy's sitting up here saying how Bitcoin can replace fiat and how much better it is, X, Y, and Z. But he's not talking about, he doesn't want you to custody your Bitcoin. He wants to custody it for you. And that's where the problem is. Okay. It's going to continue to make people more and more lazy. And that's fine. I'll capitalize on it. I've got quite a bit of Bitcoin and I'm more than happy to capitalize on it. I don't know about that, Casper. But anyways, that's just my opinion. That's my business. I got dragged by the maxis. I got dragged by everybody. But that's generally what happens to me on crypto Twitter because I give hot takes. I give hot takes about different things. And hold on a second. I got a tip from somebody. Okay, I'm looking for a major global market correction around August 15th and September 15th. I think this is pretty solid info. One of the Crypto Damas just messaged me and he said we might have a global market correction around August 15th through the August through the 15th through September 15th. So a month period. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Hold on. I do want to check something. I want to show you the grift, the Blackrock grift. Okay. Hold up. I want to show you the Blackrock grift. Okay. And this is the same crap. This is the same crap with Michael Saylor and all these other grifters. Okay. It is what it is. And a lot of people are looking at Bitcoin Cash, but shout out to Gabor, friend of mine on crypto Twitter. But look at this. Blackrock CEO Larry Fink calls Bitcoin an index of money laundering. And this was back in 2017. And now Blackrock CEO Larry Fink says Bitcoin could revolutionize finance. So these are two conflicting stories, and this is what we have for us. This is why, number one, mainstream media is trash. Number two, people are going to grift, and you better be careful. You absolutely better be careful. These people, BlackRock does not have your best interest in hand. It does not have your best interest in hand. It doesn't. It never will. It does not. Okay? It doesn't. So just understand that. And if you want to do the Bitcoin ETF, that's fine. That's your business, but I'm just letting you know. You are not custodying your own Bitcoin. And if the person that's custodying your Bitcoin, the company that custodies your Bitcoin, if it goes under, files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, you lose your Bitcoin. Understand that because they're not going to tell you those risks. They're not going to tell you those risks. Okay? Anyways, I want to check the YouTube chat, see what my babies are doing over here. Okay? We have 246 concurrent viewers, only 131 likes. Get this up to 200 likes. Get this up to 200 likes now. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. WendyO, leaving SoCal is hard. However, moved to Texas, Florida, no state income tax. Yep, I'm going to have to do that. I'm in a very, very toxic situation here and I need to go. I got to go. All right. I want to hold my own. Good. Kenny said, I appreciate Wendy being vocal on sectors on Twitter. You talk ish with the beef of them, speaks truth, and is funny as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I do my best to give you unbiased takes. Okay. I'm going to give it to you hard, fast, however it is you want. You want it slow, I'm going to give it to you slow, but I am going to give you my opinion. That's my job as a shock jock. Pew Pew says, Wendy, do you think BlackRock will dump Bitcoin after the next cycle or actually hold on to it forever? Well, they have to be very careful what they do because they're custodying your funds, technically. So that I don't know. I don't have an answer. We actually have to see. I am live on YouTube and TikTok, so we actually have to see how this plans out, okay? So now I have a poll up here. Is the Bitcoin bottom in? 55% said yes, 37% said no, and 8% said what is for lunch? Comment below. Comment below. Okay. Now, hi. Let's go and get into the next story, babies. Yeah, enough of BlackRock. Let's get into the next little bit of a thing over here. Okay, we talked about the liquidations. All right, so Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer. Talk about him. Couple stories over here. Zuckerberg versus Musk. Meta launched to Twitter rival. Let's talk about what happened because this is important because you may want to go over to Threads. So Threads is live on Meta, as live as Meta launches its Twitter rival early. Meta launched its new Threads app. App lets users post messages, reply to other users, and like and repost messages. Onboarding process links to your IG account. So I'm going to talk to you guys about this, okay? It's not available in the EU due to stricter privacy laws. Zuck says the app has 10 million signups, 240,000 likes, and 38,000 replies in 7 hours. Okay, let's talk about this. Twitter still accesses your data, but it doesn't access as much data. If you use this product, what's going to happen is they're going to get access to your data. And a lot of people on crypto Twitter talk to themselves. I signed up for Threads. I did sign up for Threads. Why did I sign up for Threads? Because I'm a shock jock and I need to be all over the internet all the time. So where are we over here? I'm on Threads. If y'all want to follow me on Threads, go ahead and follow me on Threads. That's your business. Whatever you want to do. I can't pull it up. It's not working. But anyways, Jim Cramer, he says he's bullish on Threads. And I said, short it because I'm funny. But what do I think about Threads? Basically, there's a bunch of people posting over there. I don't think it's really going to be super fun. I think a lot of people are going to leave. I think a lot of people in crypto and NFTs kind of merged over there briefly. But yeah, 'tis what it is. Now let's talk about this because Twitter, and this is funny because people were saying that this is Zuck Threads was a direct response to Elon Musk limiting tweeting things. Why was he limiting tweeting things? Because he didn't pay his Google bill. I love it when you give it to me raw, Wendy. Yes. Okay. Now. All right. Let's talk about this. Well, because you know how Musk and Zuck are supposed to fight. So people were saying that it was kind of like a personal thing because it was really random how this product literally just launched and out of nowhere, absolutely out of nowhere. Yes, you guys, I have multiple different impersonators. Please don't get in these people's DMs. If you do, that's your business. I can't help you with that. Please stop letting me know about the impersonators. I know I get probably 100 messages a day. I can't do anything about it. I report them. Nothing happens and I waste my time. If you want to work for me for free and report these things, then do it. I'm not doing it for you. Now, Twitter receives first 3 money transmitter licenses for payment services in US. Let's talk about this. So Musk didn't really comment too much about it. We just, this came out in the news, etc. Thank you for all the glitter badges and things like that. New Hampshire, Michigan, and Missouri approved Twitter's application to serve as a money transmitter. Platform will now be available to start expanding into payments and other financial services. The money transmitter license requirements and privileges they allow differ from state to state. License usually allows a company to send, receive, and transfer funds for and among customers nationally and internationally. They also allow currency exchange like swapping foreign currencies for US dollars or prepaid cards. So I use Twitter payments. I think they allow for PayPal right now and also for Stripe because I've got the subscribers there and I don't really post anything special. It's just really for you to kind of help me. Another Wendy account to jump on at the first date. I'm so sorry. I don't date. It's just too much drama for me. And I'd rather just spend my time focusing on my daughter. Also, too, I'm with her every single night. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't want to be out with a bunch of random dudes instead of caring for my kid. Unlike some people that I know. So anyways, shout out to the Disneyland dads. Anyways, let's talk about this. So a lot of people are speculating they're going to use XRP. A lot of people are speculating that they are going to be using, who knows, integrating all these different cryptocurrencies. I wouldn't be speculating anything right now. The only thing I can see Musk adding would probably be Bitcoin and some other things. Maybe Doge. I don't know, but it depends. It really kind of depends what I don't think Elon Musk is going to do anything right now while insanity is happening with the SEC. I don't think Elon Musk is going to do anything when there's insanity happening with the SEC, but who knows because he's a troll. And I honestly think that these court cases with the SEC, they don't really hold a lot of weight. They don't hold a lot of weight because basically the SEC is coming after crypto exchanges and they're saying you're selling securities on the secondary market, which we all know that's not the truth. That wouldn't make any sense. It would basically be like growing an orange. And then if you buy it at Walmart, you bought a security. That's basically what it is. And that's due to Howie. So they contradict themselves. I think I have a video about that somewhere. I don't know. I might have to release it. Anyways. So we'll have to see how that goes. I'm going to check the chat. We have 285 concurrent viewers, but only 173 likes. I'm going to need you guys to get us up to 200 likes. Get me up to 200 likes. Shout out to all the great parents out there putting their kids first. Seriously. We got all kinds of dirty laundry over here. Yeah, no, I'm not. I probably will never get married again. But yeah, no. You ever notice browsers are designed with frames for ads from the same likes spamming you? The thing is I don't pay for likes. I just ask you guys for them. That's it. So if y'all are watching YouTube, let's get me up to 200 likes. We have 300 concurrent viewers. There's no reason why we shouldn't be up to 200 likes. Anyways, though, did I miss the charting? Kind of, sort of. I am a cartoon. I'm very, very, very I am a cartoon. My life is a freaking joke right now. It's just a hot mess. But, you know, it is what it is. That's what it is. All right. Now, you guys, we have to talk about this. And I got to disappear for a minute. So as you know, I'm partnered with Syscoin. They are partner of the channel, and I also work for Sys Labs. Now let's talk about Rollux because it's a pretty big thing. So our partners at Syscoin achieved a major milestone with Rollux. Thrilled to announce Rollux mainnet is live. Rollux is the world's first roll-up secured by Bitcoin. The new age of scalable Web3 is here, low cost, fast, secured by Bitcoin's network. And if you're interested, you can go ahead and begin your journey and click on that link on the Medium and learn more. And if you don't know what Rollux is, we kind of talked about it a little bit, but let's do it again. It's basically the L2 that runs on top of Syscoin, while Syscoin is merge mined with Bitcoin for security. And you can kind of think of it like layers, like a layer 2, like kind of how the Lightning Network works, but not, because it's a little bit more secure. And it's basically like a highway that runs above the main chain to go on off and off ramps like you would on the freeway, okay? Somebody blocked somebody, which is funny. Anyways, all the work gets on the layer 2 while it's secured by the main chain, and it also have roll-ups for cheap and fast transactions. And you guys also too, if you want to check out their new website, you should. There's going to be a lot of spaces, and we did have a Twitter space over here that was really good. You should listen to it. The backstory of what I was doing while the spaces was going on was absolutely hilarious. But the spaces here, we really talked about the importance of Satoshi's vision. So if y'all want to listen to that, great. If you don't, that's fine. But let's talk about the CFTC and Celsius. So Celsius ex-CEO Alex Masinski broke CFTC rules from Bloomberg. So the CFTC could bring a case against Celsius by the end of the month. Its commissioners agree with the findings. I think that they should because Alex lied to everybody. He lied to everybody. Like I went on their channel one day and I was like, dude, this guy made me so uncomfortable, super uncomfortable. But anyways, the CFTC has concluded that both broke regulators' rules by misleading investors before the collapse in 2022. Attorneys from the CFTC's enforcement division found that Celsius misled investors, failed to register with the regulator, and Masinski broke several regulations. If a majority of the CFTC's commissioners agree, the agencies could file a case. Also, too, the New York Attorney General sued Masinski on January 5th and alleged that he misled investors and caused billions of dollars in losses, which is true. Now, Celsius also, and again, I'm a creditor too. I've got money on Celsius, just so y'all know. So we're all clear over here, okay? But Celsius moves altcoins to new wallets in preparation for Bitcoin and Ethereum conversion. So apparently on the first, when they were supposed to actually move those coins, or they were supposed to sell the coins, they didn't sell the coins. What is going on over here? What is that over here? Aw, I love that you guys give it to me. I love that I get to give it to you. I don't know what the heck is happening over here on TikTok. Y'all are going wild in the chat. News is like anyways, y'all are wild over there. YouTube chat, let's see if you guys can get a little bit more wild. But anyways, I thought Celsius was supposed to liquidate the coins, but apparently they just merged them over. So apparently they moved around 70 million worth of alts on July 5th, following recent court approval to sell them for Bitcoin and Ethereum. On Judge 30th, Judge approved Celsius' plan to sell all its altcoins for Bitcoin and Ethereum. At the time, the judge ordered the firm to use reasonable efforts to maximize the value of these alts. Tokens included Chainlink, Polygon, Synthetics, Avalanche, and others. Stablecoins involved the transaction include BUSD, USDC, etc. Also moved some Ethereum and wrapped Bitcoin. Acrim Intelligence shows that Celsius holds crypto worth $614 million in its wallets. Bitcoin and Ethereum holdings account for over $400 million of his assets and has around $100 million worth of sell. I don't know who's going to buy the sell. I don't even know what's going to happen with that. So The whole Celsius thing is an absolute mess. Everybody's completely effed. Like, doesn't matter any way you look at it. Everybody's getting effed, and it just sucks. But again, you know, again, 275 likes, 218 likes. Let's get me up to 250 likes. Let's get me up to 250 likes. Let's get it, you guys. Let's get it. I know today's a slow news day, but let's get me up to 250 likes. But you know, this is the thing. Part of the problem in the US is we did have bad actors, but our regulators, our public servants were really supposed to protect us. Japan, nobody suffered losses from FTX because Japan forced the FTX Japan to segregate customer funds. And again, you guys, this is a big failure by the US government, by the public servants. You can blame everybody else if you want, but really when you look at it, it's a failure of the public servants. It's a failure of the public servants. It is what it is. All right. Now, and Fed now, July 20th coming. Woohoo, we're so excited. We're so excited. All right, now I want to get into this. BlockFi bankruptcy plans opposed by FTX. FTX has done enough damage in these. Look at this. Multiple defunct crypto companies are now scrambling to resolve complex financial ties as they seek to repay creditors and customers. So let's read the little bit of the notes over here. So FTX says recent proposals made by defunct crypto lender BlockFi are an abuse of bankruptcy rules. You know what? FTX needs to shut the hell up because FTX was the one that caused all of this. Jeez Louise. Literally, geez Louise. Geez Louise. They caused all of this, okay? FTX bailed out BlockFi last year before itself filing for bankruptcy. They said that BlockFi debitors believe some bankruptcy one can be waived to make FTX the debtors' claims disappear without satisfying basic procedural fairness and due process. Again, basically what's going to happen is this is going to go on and customer funds are going to get eaten up. 3AC says it's owed over $220 million by BlockFi. Proposals were opposed by 3AC and the SEC. BlockFi's plans are set to be discussed at a July 13th New Jersey court hearing. BlockFi's creditors argued that its bankruptcy plan is a costly and elaborate way to free executives from legal responsibility for poor financial decisions. Creditors said the company should be liquidated. I think all the companies should have been liquidated. Celsius should have been liquidated from the beginning. All of these companies should have been liquidated. All of them. Okay? Because what we've done, we've allowed attorneys to come in and take our money. That's what they've done. Clawbacks are stupid. Chapter 7 liquidation was a good idea, and everybody wanted to fight about it. So now everybody's effed. You're effed, I'm effed, creditors, everybody's effed. Nobody's getting any money back. I like $2 from Voyager. Literally. So annoying. But you know what? That's a law. This is the way the law works in America. Next. This is funny. This is funny here. And this just shows you how corrupt mainstream media is and how stupid people are for believing this crap, okay? So everybody was like, oh my God, Taylor Swift's legal team didn't want to partner with FTX. She was so smart. Her legal team was so good. Guess what? This story is absolutely bonkers. Look at this, okay? She didn't know nothing. Her team didn't know nothing. They're a bunch of liars, okay? Taylor Swift agreed to FTX partnership despite contrary public claims, CNBC citing source. How do we know this? Let's read it here. Sources told CNBC that Taylor Swift signed and agreed to a sponsorship deal with FTX months after the discussion. It was for a $100 million deal. Signed before FTX decided not to go through with the deal. Basically what happened was it got left in, her team signed it and it got left in Sam's email and he didn't go through with it because he forgot about it. So she wanted to do it. Who would, this is the thing. People get mad at celebrities. They get mad at promoters, but nobody wants to take responsibility for their own actions. And that's fine. That's their business. But I'm just letting you know, mainstream media lies. And it was a CoinDesk article that came out. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. But basically it's at the very bottom. But it was a thing about Tom Brady, etc., whatever it is, okay? So this is annoying to me because people are so stupid, okay? Taylor Swift wasn't that smart. Her legal team wasn't that smart. Nobody knew that Sam was a bad actor. There's 5 people that knew he was a bad actor, okay? Same with Mashinsky. Stuff happens, okay? It sucks, but it is what it is. Good morning, Raider. Raider's like, poor Raider, I have to talk to him later. He's like, don't yell at me. Don't cry on the phone. I know I'm a crazy person today, but it is what it is. F everybody. Never, ever will I take my daughters to see Taylor Swift. I won't either. Shout out to Pooter. Wendy dropping hella facts as of late. I appreciate it. I love pineapple on my pizza too. My dukes are up. Let's get it, babies. All right, we have 304 concurrent viewers. Y'all, we need 300 likes. We're at 243 likes. Get them damn likes up. Get them damn likes up. Who's ready to fight like me? I'm ready to fight myself. Jan said said, stop crying, Wendy. No, I'm not going to stop crying. I'm a woman. I deserve to cry. We deserve to cry and we deserve to feel. Part of my problem was I wasn't able to cry or feel, and now I'm going to cry or feel. You can yell at me anytime. I should start a Findom channel where I yell and y'all pay me, because some of you guys like that. I don't kink shame either. Okay. Anyways. Okay, let's go to the next. Let's move to the next, boys and girls. Let's move to the next. All right. dydx. Okay, this is a decentralized exchange. We talk about decentralized exchange a lot on the channel. So basically, dydx exchange launches testnet for fully decentralized version 4. It's built on Ethereum and StarkX networks. The exchange does not take custody of user funds. It's considered to be a DEX. It does feature a centralized order book and matching engine that allows market makers to place limit orders. Okay. The latest launch was milestone 4 out of 5, paving the way for future V4 mainnet. V4 will eliminate centralized order book matching engine and make the exchange fully decentralized, but without relying on an automatic market maker. So the interesting thing about this over here is that Syscoin is going to be doing one of these things. Swigro people, like, there's decentralized exchanges everywhere. And this is what we're going to be using going forward because of all the harsh KYC regulations, etc. However, just because you use a DEX doesn't mean you shouldn't pay your crypto taxes, because if you bought crypto on a centralized exchange and you moved it over to a DEX, you can still get tracked. So just pay your effing taxes. Taxes are a scam and the Fed, but pay your crypto taxes, because why get in trouble? Why get in trouble? EU leaked metaverse strategy proposes regulatory sandbox, new global governance. Let's read about this a little bit, okay? So the European Commission paper was leaked, said that the metaverse requires a new kind of global governance to stay open and lawful. Document proposes relaxing regulations to help innovation. Bam! Bam! Says it wants to look at the legal barriers to new forms of digital cooperation like DAOs. Will carry out a study to identify legal, administrative, and economic barriers that prevent uptake. Full document due to be published next week that will cite benefits for healthcare, education, and culture. In 2024, it will promote regulatory sandboxes to test out short-term projects under lighter regime, the document said. The document also warns the risk of large gatekeep companies blocking out competition from rivals and counterfeit goods that undermine brands. So basically, they want less harsh regulations to roll this out. They want less harsh regulations to roll this out so that tech could thrive. Maybe the United States of America should take a lead here from the EU or wherever the hell this is. The United States is ghetto. It's literally, the United States is for the streets. It's for the streets. Smack it harder. Also to you guys, 308 concurrent viewers, 266 likes. Get it up to 300. Stop the grifting on the channel. Come on. We are fighters in here. Also to you guys, I just want you to know, Shakira's breakup song was way better than Taylor Swift's. Or no, that was Miley Cyrus. I love Shakira, though. She's so much better than, like, the American pop singers. Like, I love Spanish music so much better. In Espanol, it's more dramatic. It's like you got the novella going. It's, like, literally the best. Absolute best, okay? Now, let's get into the next story. Smack the likes. Smack them. Smack them. 268, 312 concurrent viewers. Smack them likes. Get it up. Jeez. Ugh. Come on. All right. What is this? Circle considers issuing stablecoins in Japan under new rules. Let's see what's going on. All right. So they want to issue stablecoin in Japan. Stablecoin legislation took effect June 1st, Payment Service Act. Legislation makes it one of the first countries to establish a framework for the use of overseas stablecoins. The act certifies stablecoins backed by legal tender as an electronic payment method and allows their issuance. Cool. More stable coins. Japan's better than the US anyways. Japan, after Gox happened, said you need to segregate customer funds. US refused to do that because we have a bunch of morons that are public servants. 1 + 1 = 69. So people didn't get wrecked for FTX in Japan. We got wrecked here though. Anyways. All right, let's talk about the Fed minutes, okay? This is important. So Fed minutes revealed divisions over decision to pause in June. Some participants favor quarter-point rate increases. Minutes signal Fed on track to raise interest rates in July, okay? Fed officials, okay, so minutes show while almost all officials saw it appropriate or acceptable to keep rates unchanged to a 5% to 5.25% target range, some would have supported a quarter-point increase. Minutes also showed that a large majority of policymakers agreed that more tightening will likely be needed this year. So basically, interest rates are going to go up, and that means the cost to borrow is going to go up, okay? That means that they're going to completely destroy everything so that you can't afford to live, so you can't afford to breathe. That's what's happening, okay? When they raise interest rates, the cost to borrow money goes up. That means when you want a mortgage, interest rate goes up. Your credit card rates go up. The student, everything goes up. It's more expensive to live. That's what's happening. It is what it is. All right, we have 289 concurrent viewers. Smash them damn likes. Smack those like buttons. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to get going. I need to do something, but I got to go. I'm sending y'all love and light. I'm going to make a second video for you guys. I don't know when I'm going to release it. But yeah, I'm going to go because we're done with the news. There's nothing really exciting, so we'll kind of have to wait for that. But anyway, sending love and light. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. I appreciate you. And catch you 3:30 p.m. PST and tomorrow at 10 a.m. live. Okay, bye. All right, bye, Ticky Tacky. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Love you.